Hey everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. Boy, it has been a super busy 2 weeks here. I had the Blue Ribbon Flea Market, I had Poke Bash. Right after I'm done filming this, I'm going to head down to GalaxyCon downtown Des Moines. And in between, I managed to pick up a nice little Dungeons & Dragons collection. Most of it probably mid-80s to mid-90s, so a good 10-year run. This is just part of it. I still have to go through some stuff, lots of little bits and pieces, but I thought I'd get it going with the Dragon magazines. I think, or is this the module one? Okay, no, this is the module one. I'm sorry. So I've got, well, it's both. Okay. I got so much stuff. It's a very large collection, so I'm still going through things on this and kind of trying to sort and figure stuff out a little bit. So we'll get started on this here. We've got the Dragonlance Flint's Axe module, Adventure module. I don't, let's see, I have the dates on the back. 1992 there. I only picked up one so far. The Elminster Forgotten Realms novel. These were really super popular. This is an excellent shape with the dust jacket in really nice condition. Don't know if it's ever been read or not. Dark Sun series used to be pretty popular. I haven't had D&D stuff for a while, so I'm not sure what's still hot and what isn't on some of these modules and systems. And there's another one, and you'll see it. This guy, he was a player. Adult owned, most everything was complete so far. A couple of maps missing here and there in some of the modules, which is a big deal. So, you know, that's one of those things that you always worry about when you pick up a collection like this. But I would say that it's 98% complete so far. So that's really good. It does have wear on the cover. These are collectible. It's a bit of a niche market, but it's a very, I don't know, very strong following within that. You know, I don't know if it's quite as mainstream as it used to be. I can tell things are picking up a little bit with collectors, I guess, because you can see that's got some creases along the spine and things. Condition didn't used to be super important on a lot of these, as long as it had the maps and the books, and if there's any markers or anything in there, because they actually played them. Now people are actually looking for them in nice shape. You can still find some stuff sealed, actually factory sealed, that's never been opened, mainly from the 90s, no shock there on that. But the collectors are really starting to pay attention to some of these things, but it's still sussing out, so some are a lot better than others. Dragon magazines, great covers. Larry Elmore, probably one of the more famous cover illustrators on these magazines, but there's others too. I do get requests for them. Dragon magazines, they're not super expensive, so right now, you know, probably it's got to be good, right? It's got to be fine or so, or mid-grade. You can get $10 out of them, $5 if they're rough. The way they're made, gosh, that's a pretty cover there. I like that dragon on that one. Is that an Elmore by any chance? I don't see the name on it. Sure could be. So anyway, I lost my thought train there. On these, collector-wise, if they're beat up, they had a lot of covers pop off and not real heavy cover stock on a lot of these magazines. So they are problematic. And then, you know, they're worth $1 or $2, maybe $5 if the cover's hanging on but beat up. But mid-grade ones are usually about 10, and then certain covers, if you got VF near mint copies, you know, probably in that 20-25 range. I don't have anything quite like that. I have some nice covers, but nothing super high grade. It's all been read and thumbed through, but not abused. And I think I'm missing 5 or 6 issues in the run from the late, probably mid-180s to, I don't know, early 220s, 2-teens. We'll find out here. I'm only missing a handful of issues, so that's pretty cool too. I usually don't get them super complete. I am going back to look at more of the stuff from this seller that contacted me. He's got a rather large storage unit. I have not been there. This is just what I've been told. I'm going over in a few days, so I don't know if there's going to be more D&D stuff coming out of that or not. I don't know. Hopefully there is, especially because of the condition and the completeness of this collection. It sure makes it a lot more enjoyable to sift through and sort, and it also makes it makes it a lot easier to sell, because if you just have a jumbled bunch of pieces and modules with missing maps, not much interest in that. Oh, that looks like a peregrine falcon there. Got some of those hanging around the house here. I don't know if they're peregrines, but they're falcons of some sort. And these are, I don't know. I think I'm going to put them, I was originally thinking I'd put them online, but I think with these, I'm just going to maybe put them in the antique mall, in my antique mall booth. Now, I rearranged the booth, so either it's a little easier to get into the booth and sort through stuff like this. And I do think there's going to be a market. So I will post that. If you follow me on Facebook, I always post on there when I put things in the antique mall. And so I've got to get these priced, and then that's probably what I'll do. And if you follow that, I'll take a picture of where it's at and that sort of thing, so you can see where they're at in my booth. But I think that's where I'm going to go for now. And once they get whittled down a little bit, I don't know, maybe I'll lot them up and throw them online, or throw them on one of the auctions. I'm going to start working on our second auction here for Majestic Collectibles pretty soon. It's not going to run until, I think it's going to be about 6 weeks, because I'm going to be gone for about 2 weeks at the end of September. So I'm not going to, there's going to be a gap in there. I do it a little earlier, but I'm shooting for kind of that middle of October auction start thing. So end of October, hopefully, on the next auction there. And show, I've got the Heartland Collectibles show, which has sold out. That's here in Ankeny. That's October 18th. And then I've got the QuadCon show at the end of is that 24th, 5th, something like that. It's week after, yeah, it must be right in there, because it's week after the Heartland show, I believe. And then I've got the G.I. Joe show in the middle of November, and that's it. So only 3 shows left in the show season right now. And here's the last one. Great cover on that. Very Frank Frazetta kind of. And let's see, who did that? Rupel 96. I'm not familiar with that artist, but it is a fantastic cover. Which yeah, let me get that glare off of there. Most of them are for this series. So that's that on the Dragon magazines and a few of the adventure modules. I'll get to the other. I think I've got 2 more short boxes, and I've got a ginormous tub full of stuff too. So it's probably going to be a good 2 more videos, if not 3 more videos. So check those out, guys, and thanks for watching.